When we think of violent gangs like Tren de Aragua, we think drugs, guns, and headline-grabbing bloodshed, right? But there's a quieter hustle that's raking in some serious coin: ATM heists. It's fast becoming a black market jackpot that's funding a lot of criminal activity on the other side of the border. Arkansas cops just cracked open one of these crews, and what they found points to a much bigger web. Jason Mattera has the story.
On April 3rd, investigators in Jonesboro, Arkansas got the heads up. Federal agents warned that suspects linked to a spree of ATM heists across the Southeast had just rolled into town.
They had already committed an offense in Memphis, Tennessee, and came straight to Jonesboro. So we figured that Jonesboro was probably going to be next on the list for one of these ATM break-ins.
Armed with one of the suspects' license plate and a car description, officers hit the local motels. And sure enough, his ride was sitting in the parking lot.
Our investigators set up on the vehicle in the motel. Our officers subsequently stopped the vehicle, detained 2 individuals. We executed the search warrant at the motel and detained and arrested 2 other individuals and recovered about $46,000 in cash.
Officials say these gangs are running a sophisticated jackpotting or skimming operation, manipulating the ATMs from the inside and triggering massive cash dumps. All 4 suspects busted in Arkansas are tied to Tren de Aragua and could be part of a sprawling crime ring moving stolen cash across state lines and into international hands.
These individuals, they have created a path of havoc on ATM machines across the East Coast and down through the South, and this money's going back probably to their country to support terroristic activity. I'm just proud of my officers that we got on this case. We were able to apprehend these 4 individuals. I'm just proud of what we put a stop to it here.
Authorities say Arkansas isn't the only target. ATM robberies involving Venezuelan nationals have been popping up in state after state. From New York to Massachusetts, Memphis to Missouri, ATMs are getting hit and criminal illegals are walking away with thousands.
This has been happening all over the metro area over the last couple months.
Investigators say Tren de Aragua is just one piece of a bigger puzzle. Foreign syndicates that slipped into the U.S. under Biden's watch and set their sights on unsuspecting communities.
This is a byproduct of open borders over the past several years, and I think there's many more just like them out there across the country, probably going to be doing the same thing.
Chris, police say more arrests are coming as agencies nationwide start connecting the dots. And now the feds are racing to figure out just how deep this criminal network runs and how much damage it has already done.
Yeah, speaking of damage, how much more damage are we going to take because of Joe Biden and his open borders? You know, Jason, it's wild that these people, these regressive Democrats, are fighting to keep these very people here in our country. But let's get into the how. They're not just walking up with a crowbar, right, and smashing up these ATMs. How are they actually getting into these things?
That's a great question, Chris. The technique is becoming more advanced than a smash and grab. Cops say the new method is called jackpotting. These illegal alien crews pop the ATM's cover off, infect the system with malware, and trick it into spitting out piles of cash. And this isn't just happening in Arkansas. Law enforcement believes it's part of a broader plot to drain American banks and then fund transnational crime.
Good grief. Jason Mattera live from the Florida newsroom. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it as always. You know, folks, I thank God for my wonderful wife, my kids, my country, the greatest nation ever. And Americans like you who believe in the truth, the Chris Salcedo Show will never stop fighting for you.
The Chris Salcedo Show, for the news you need to know.